Tak, ahoj. Spoustu lidí tady máme. Dobrá. Jsme ve svém domečku tady pěkně. A... Ježíši Kriste, jo. A... Vlastně, co tu dělat? Tohle zatím nechám být. A já se ještě vrátím sem a jdu zkusit ještě tento noc jednou, trošku. Jenom aby bylo jako to, abych se tam podíval na všechny ty mise. Ještě, že bych si vzal Seranu. Kde je Inigo? Inigo? Where is Inigo? My lovely cat. Píše Pavel, že jsem nezmar, no. Tak jsem tu zase sám teďkon, tak jdu pokračovat, no, to je prosté. Tak. Inigo, seš tu někde? Inigo? Inigo? Where the fuck is that cat? Inigo? On se tady nevytvořil u mě ani tu. No. Jako Inigo je cool, tak hold vezmeme ještě sebou tu, no, jak se jmenuje. Přesně tu. Jo, come on. Potřebuji občas zastavit někde dveře nebo tak. Tak. Ty fakt jste nikdo neviděl Inigo nikde. Anyway. Ne, tak já to hlavně hraju, že mě to zajímá, že jo, ten Skyrim, to... Kde je Inigo? Ach jo. Where is my Inigo? Neznáte někdo? Ach jo, nevidím ho, tady je to jedno. On se časem někde ukáže. Tak. Jenom, že má nějaký moje věci.
Let me give you some room.
Inigo?
Yes, my friend. Okay, let us get back to it.
Kde jsi byl celou dobu?
Want to talk? I'm wondering why you want me to cover my face.
V cukiu, dobře.
Give me best equipment, yes?
Tak si sundej, no.
moment. Of course. What do you want to know? My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood.
Aha.
My brother and I were
To jsme teď
adopted by a
slyšeli.
couple of retired assassins. Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family. I was bullied by the other Khajit children because of my unusual color and markings.
OK.
My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove.
Jasně,
I
jasně.
was never bothered again. Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness.
OK.
My
Another.
father showed my brother and I how to use a sword.
Jasně.
My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories.
OK.
Fire away. I'm pretty handy in a fight. Even if I do, I'm not scared of ghosts, but the walking dead. I hate the way chickens look at me. Like they know what I've done.
OK, whatever. Tak. To fakt být všechny úplně. Takže radši se podívat na mapu. Tady je druhá. Evidentně bych to neměl se škrabat úplně z jednoho kořenu jenom. Bych to nerozbil úplně. Ještě vezmu jeden tady, někde. Tak, co teď? Return to Marano. Wow.
What do you want?
Nic. Kolik je hodin? Je ono 4 ráno.
Hello, Lydia. We have not been properly introduced.
No
yet.
way.
My name is Inigo.
Hello? Where are you?
Over here. I am the blue thing talking to you.
The blue thing. Oh, hi. It's very nice to meet you.
Likewise. Are you feeling okay? You seem distracted.
What were we talking about?
I was just saying, you seem a bit distracted.
I am. I've got some fresh cabbage. I'm thinking of making some apple cabbage stew.
Okay. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Maybe I'll do turnips next. Or maybe radishes?
Lol.
Her sword arm works better than her head.
Lol.
Are you?
Something on your mind? No, nothing at the moment.
I'm waiting.
Good afternoon. Very well. Follow me.
Where to?
What do you need?
Why don't you sell off those bits of that dragon? They are weighing me down.
Hey.
I'm right behind you.
Here we go. The bow's ready. Now I'll be able to craft such bows for the Sendus. For anyone at all. Thank you. You keep this one for yourself. If you know your way around a forge, you can learn to craft these weapons too. What about arrows? Would that too be possible?
To nebo jo, tak ukaž, co pokumíš. 25. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Go. Tam už nejdu. Tak. Další DLCčko. Teda DLCčko. Dragon.
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear. That map you have... Yes. There is... My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventure. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo? There. See? I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated,
No tak to je
all
cool.
you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh? No problem. I am always happy to help.
No, to je to, co jsme hledali. Tak. Takže jdeme do kasy. Ke kasy je. Tak. Já to tady budu muset... Tam se musím dostat. Ale... Já vím... že tam... jsem se dokážu dostat tady svým cestovatelským vozítkem. Až se mi podaří přivolat. No kde jste?
was wondering, can you whistle? Well, it could be a good way for us to quickly... It made interesting reading. Anyway, what did you want to talk about? I hope that... No, my mind is as blank as your expression right now.
I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here.
You want to ask me something? No, nothing at the moment.
Still here.
Yes, my friend. Okay then. Mr. Dragonfly says he would rather travel with me. What are we trading? What's next? Uh-huh. Let us go.
Got your back. Still here. That'll teach you.
The fuck?
Rocks in the valley. Crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell.
Dušník hal. No, pak je ten kůň. Tamhle, no, za plotem, no. Tam se mi platnej koni. Šutr, švůr.
Oh, hello there. Didn't notice you come up. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing. You don't have to tell me. See, my grandfather was a wizard. My father wouldn't talk about it much. But I found some of his things in the attic, including this staff. After that, I thought I was turning into a wizard too, because dead things near me would come to life again for a while. I even went to the College of Winterhold. They just laughed at me. The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said. No, I don't think so. I used to think. Rise up and live again.
Speech 50, to fakt nemám, teď mám 49. Yep.
I grant you a new life.
Tak jo, co to tady máme? Jo. Nový, že bych se s ní setkal tamhle. Aha. No. Vypadá nějaká postava, ještě to světlo tady. Cool. Dveře se sami zavírají. Tak určitě. Not creepy at all.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I'm Meow.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you. Now, are you ready? All right, but please hurry. Well, we came here hoping to find something valuable to pay for carriage back to Cyrodiil. Altreus went down the shaft, but he asked me to stay here. Because he made me promise I'd stay here and wait for him no matter what. And I keep my promises. Well, except as far as the Legion is concerned. My name's Cassia. My brother and I came to Skyrim from Cyrodiil with the Imperial Legion. But we took a break to explore these ruins. We didn't want to get involved in this stupid war in the first place. We only came here because we were conscripted. But our unit was wiped out by Nords and those forsworn savages, and we saw a chance to get away from the fighting altogether. So we took it. I was in Markarth looking for help when I heard people talking about you and all the loot you've been trading with merchants all over Skyrim. I figured you'd be interested in exploring these ruins, so I asked a courier to track you down. And here you are.
Cool.
So you're ready to go now?
Yep.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
If you are reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city. No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man." Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today, I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a warning.
Leap of faith, jo? Kam lidi je to za napřed? Já jsem teda tam spát, já jsem to úplně nechtěl jako.
Look, are you ready to go or not? I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
Still here.
Já nevím, tam jako spadnout teda, nebo co mám dělat? Tak ne. Or not. Jak se na to dostat? To byl určitě nějaký trik, počkej, to jsou ty výrůstky. Tak ne. No tam je voda, že jo? Hele, voda. Že tady skočím, ale jenom musím skočit trošku dál. No. Tak sválně. The fuck happened here? Tam je někdo oběšenej.
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices: death or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen.
Okay.
Altreus.
What? The action. Vcuk. Tak to je hustý.
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you. Do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end, death was the better option all along. the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake. And now I made. You ignore my words and come searching for the key.
I smell panic, but
I hid the lake.
Done and done.
Cool.
excuse me, my friend. I think I need a little rest. I am in pain.
No, tak jdu.
Seven years ago, I discovered this wondrous city uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
Cool.
I'm right behind you.
Tak, Takže tady budu v minulosti. Hustý.
I've got your back.
Tak to je cool.
We're not supposed to talk to new people till they see the yard. My what? My story? Oh, do you want to hear about me? I'm sorry, but my memory's not... I came here with my brother Horrible. He used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. Now nobody looks after me. I'm not very good at remembering things. Sometimes... Oh, Horrible said I should only tell someone I trust. A way out? Oh, no. All right.
You there? Where did you come from?
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
A what? Oh, I see. You're a little bit crazy. Well, you're in good company here, my friend. Lots of us were thinking. It's the first day of last seed.
I guess you hit your head pretty hard coming down the shaft, huh? It's the 194th year of the 4th year.
Look, you seem a little... you know. Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is much, much worse. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
Follow me. So, this is our farmland where we grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you ever want is leek, cabbage and potato. If you have goods, the merchants at the market of AHO will be happy to see you. Most of us have few belongings, just what we brought in with us. Morning is mine.
Above us is the sun under the ground. It's strange and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it doesn't bother me.
What bothers me is the citadel folk. Take Jarlman, for example, standing up there on his balcony looking down on us. Just look at him.
Yeah, you're a really big man, aren't you?
Milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your strapping new friend, Galvar?
We're on our way to see the Jarl. There will be time for you to get your claws into our friend here later.
I look forward to it.
Okay.
You should come for a drink at my tavern, the Golden Sentinel, tonight. Just about everyone's there after dark.
Be careful with Rastasia. She... well... it's not my place to say. There's enough gossip in this place as it is. It's a small city after all. Only 24 of us at the moment. 23 if you don't count Brandis, who's halfway to the next life. Luke is barely managing to keep him alive.
I trust you're on your way to speak with the Jarl.
Jo.
Right you are.
This is the Citadel, where the Jarl and his guests live. If you manage to worm your way in with them, you might get to live here too.
Gulver, what do you think you're doing? You're meant to be working the Jarl's farm, not trudging dirt into his citadel.
Kjolman, take it easy, would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Well, how about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulver. Remember that.
Oh,
Still here.
Fine, I'll get back to work. It was nice meeting you, my friend. Just stop by for a chat anytime you like.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's my job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Yormund. Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we? Stay close behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we?
Okay.
It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Marius. But he mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually. Most people are pretty friendly though, and so they should be. This is the closest you'll get to Sovngarde in all of Tamriel. No crime, no conflict. Most folk don't even bother locking the doors. Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law, it's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
Pojďme, napíšeme rychle na chat.
Always got her nose buried in a book, that one. Helps out Brawl down in the city, our resident expert about the history and laws of the Dwemer. Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. Should ask Brawl about it, if you're into that sort of thing. This is the Citadel kitchen. Remember to be polite to our cook Sanchi. She does the best with what she has, which isn't much.
Jsem si vždycky může stáhnout.
Alright, so we're about to meet Jarl Metellus. There's a couple of things you should know about him, if you want to make a good impression. First, he was the first one here. Well, he was here before the rest of us anyway. So the Citadel is his, and we're all his guests. Second, he's very protective of this place, and won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behaviour, and you should be fine. This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there. You're on your own from here. I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with the Jarl, and I'll see you around.
Tyjo, hlavně, že jsem se vleče, tyjo.
The Jarl's waiting for you on his balcony. Still can't hear ya.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, it's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters.
Yeah.
There's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Luki. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city? I sent you here. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us? That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Co je to dwarves' law?
Yes. You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
Co mi zbývá?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
Okay. If I help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city? Protože to město, do toho se vstoupí takovým jako pádem do vody a prostě není cesta nahoru. A hlavně jsem úplně v jiný časový zóně teďko doslova, takže...
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say? Will you help me?
Co mi zbývá?
Thank you. Now, you mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic.
Okay.
If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
No. Cool. Je to docela dost velký město, no. A... je všude byl mrtvoly, no. hlavně Inigo byl úplně hustý před chvílí. Začal se povídat s Lidí. Jakože Lidie, my jsme ještě nebyli představeni, kdo jsi? A ona má přednastavený nějaký keci a udělali to, aby s ním kecala. A on úplně takový, OK, doufám, že tvůj meč je lepší než tvoje hlava, protože ona mu řekla úplně hrozný blbosti, že jak má naskriptovaný ty věci některý. Tak. Kniha, říkáš. Na mém stole. Jo, to je ta kniha, co jsem si půjčil už v minulosti. Tak si ji půjčím i teď. Hele. Ne, nebudu krást. Doufám, že mi ještě neřekne, že nakonec budu já ten, co provede ty věci. Tak. Takže jdeme pokecat s lidma, no. Nebudu krást.
No use talking to me, young un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Both me ears went years ago. Still got my one good eye, though. All I need.
Okay.
Used to be a vigilant offender.
Myslel jsem si to.
You take it from me. You ever find yourself toe to toe with the flame Atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears and hair.
No, já nevím, co se stane, kdybych krát tak. A to nebudu pokoušet na férovku. Ježíš, je hluchej, dobře, pochopím. Dobrý, zdar. Dve mora, lol.
Hey there. Well, as you know, the Jarl is my father.
No.
Or at least, that's what he tells people. What he doesn't tell anyone is that I'm adopted. And the worst part is, I don't even know why he adopted me in the first place. I mean, he doesn't seem to care about me at all. Sometimes I feel more like his prisoner than his daughter. If we weren't trapped in here, I'd run away in a heartbeat.
Netuším, co to je narážka.
He really is. He's always telling everyone what to do. I don't know how everyone puts up with him. Did you know he calls this place his citadel?
Teď už to vím.
His friends don't do any work. Everything gets done by the people down in the city. He'll probably try to make you work for him too. But don't just do whatever he says. People around here should really learn to stand up to him. You know my father would be upset to hear you ask that. I love it. Me, I'm not even allowed out of the citadel. I'm so bored.
Cool.
Father doesn't want me mixing with the common folk. He's all, why don't you read one of the books Gaia brought you? Books. I'm almost 18. I want fun, like normal girls my age. Or do anything to take my mind off where I am. I thought about getting one of those awful Nord tattoos. Father would hate that. But then that bitch Sanchi told me about her scuba habit.
Aha, kuchařka.
I don't want to drink it. Oh, but if I get some, I just know I could get that junkie to spill her guts about everyone in this place. Great! I wouldn't even know where to start looking. But there's got to be a stash or a recipe somewhere in the city. Come back as quick as you can. I've got your back.
Jo. To bude pěkný průšvih jednou. Co to je? Takže mám moc věcí. Proč je nahej? Proč je nahej? Nebuď nahej. Děkuju. Už má tohle u sebe a... Uhni! Aha. Dobře. Nevím, jestli mám z ní hruzu, ale... Tady byla ta kuchařka, ne? Jo.
I'm a little busy, but what do you need? Why, you think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you too? Forget it. My kitchen's for Citadel residents only. Go make your own food. Well, fine. My story. I'm the Citadel cook in this life. Not exactly how I thought my life would end up, but it's better than it was on the surface. That seems like a long time ago. I had a very easy life for myself in Markarth, married to a silver merchant. Maybe it was a little too easy. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me to skooma. It was fun. For a while. But you know how it goes.
Yeah.
I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. Then I found myself doing things I'm not proud of. That's when I realized if I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma, I'd have to keep it away from me. So when I found the entrance to this place, I knew what I had to do. Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill for one last bottle. But no point in thinking about it down here. Right.
Co ne, no? No, určitě ji nebudu nosit z kumu.
Myself trapped in here for a good reason. No way I'm going back up there. So no, I don't know a way out, and I wouldn't want to know.
Okay. Bye. Nebudu krást.
No, hello there.
Hello. Speech. Oh.
Of course. I think I can teach you a thing or two.
Maybe later.
I'm a Breton from Hyrule. I've studied history at the Imperial City, which led me to Skyrim in search of Drummer ruins. And now I'm here. Some days I just can't believe my luck. Working with Brawl. Researching the richest source of Drummer history and technology I could have imagined. I feel like we're on the brink of some amazing discoveries about the Dwemer. Who knows? Maybe we'll find not all of them have disappeared. I could, but Brawl knows much more than I do. You should really talk to him. Ask him any question you have. He's amazingly knowledgeable.
Okay. Pokecáme s Brolem, no.
A way out of here? Are you kidding? Why would I want to get out of here? I can't think of a single place in all Tamriel I'd rather be. Now that you mentioned it, I do. I need you to get something for me, and it won't be easy. I've tried everything I can think of, and still nothing. There's a big Nord living down in the city called Rikus. You may have seen him walking around in an immaculate example of dwarven armor. I need that armor. It's the only one like it, and I believe it to be crucial in unlocking the secret of this place.
Okay.
The trouble is, before I could get a good look at it, that brute Rikas claimed it as his own, and has been wearing it ever since. I've tried everything. Appeals to his better nature, flattery, charm, even threats. It's like negotiating with a brute. The only thing I haven't tried is violence. And you know how that would end. But I'm convinced there's a way to get it. There has to be. Thank you. If you do manage to get it, you're welcome to keep it. I just need to have a quick look at it, that's all.
Okay.
That's fine. I've got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to know half as much as Brawl one day.
Jdem pokračovat.
No, hello there.
Oh, hello there. Paní.
We can talk.
Safira.
Domitus could be back any second. I'm Saphira. I'm from Markarth, from a part called the Warrens. If you've never gone there, don't. Just don't. About a year ago, I met a guy there. Said he was there for business. Nobody has any business being in the Warrens. But he had coin, and when he saw me, I saw a way out. Long story short, I followed him here. The more I think about it, though, I would have been better off in the Warrens with the beggars and skeevers. Guess you haven't met him, huh? Take my advice. Stay as far away from him as you can.
Okay.
If only... Look, whoever dreamt up the Dwarves' Law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power, and Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants.
Okay.
He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily. I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but where would I go? He says he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty again, like poor old Dooley. No, interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of the
Zývání,
city,
promiň,
do something
tak
about the
dobrou,
Dwarves'
dobrou.
Law.
Ale to zajímavý tenhle mod teda jako no.
But there are places beneath
Jsem
this
teda
city
zvědavý, jak se
where
odsud
never
dostanu, zdali
explored.
vůbec,
If
ale.
I were you, I'd start with the tunnels.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for. Funny, I was gonna ask you the same question. All right, but we never had this chat, okay?
Okay. Proč jsou tady všichni shady as fuck jako? Marius.
Well, look, I have a visitor. My story, it's about a quiet man who preferred to keep to himself. Yes, I do. Death. You do that.
Tak, sorry no.
Look, I have a visitor. How lucky.
Šiši. Kde to zase jsem? Na nějakým balkonku. A nějaký týpek, no to je. Tady jenom OK.
What is it?
Jo, to je ten její.
I'm sorry, what's my story? What an oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you? I don't care who you are, but pay attention. There's a pecking order around here, and I'm at the top of it. Well, after the Yowl, of course. So work hard, and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you died and gone to oblivion. Got it? Nonsense. Not even a peasant like you would be stupid enough to do that. Everybody knows it would break the dwarves' law and get us all killed. So I'll speak to you and the other peasants as I see fit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Got it? Now get out of my sight. I'm sick of you.
OK. Tam vyskočilo jakože to, ale houbalec, že? No, určitě ještě ne, ještě se nepromluvil se všema, takže... Ježiš, já jsem zase na nějakým balkonku. Balkonek. Get the fuck off. Počkat. Jak jsem se sem dostal? Fakt tu tady? Jo, tady jsou přece schody. Co blbnu?
Help! There's a looter coming into the city. I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him.
Okay. It's a trap. Ho. Jo, tady se přijde, tady tohle s tím se spadne do té vody a je jediná cesta přístupová. Lockpick. No. Já vůbec nevím, co od toho čekat, jako tady.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
Is it over? Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Habik and I can do to help you, just ask. Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel. That place is crawling with Imperials.
Okay.
If I did, Habik and I probably... But Urin's wife managed to escape a while back. He doesn't like to talk about it, but you might be able to get him to open up, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, there's not much to tell. My husband Habik runs the clothing store in town. You should stop by. I'm sure you'll leave looking much better. Not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just, you know, nice clothes are... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm no... I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors, day in, day out. Well, that, and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel. Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day, while those of us down here do all the work.
Okay.
And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story.
Okay.
The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are
So even worse.
Of course. Oh. No offense, but I'd rather not talk about it. Too many painful memories. And besides, there are enough sad stories around this place as it is. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop, Firefly Finery. What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. Not after the dwarves' warning. You know, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one, and all that. I'd be a fool not to. If you're not convinced, you should go and talk to Brol in his chambers. He knows more about the dwarves than anyone.
Okay. No. Já tam je docela dost slušný výčet věcí. Gulvár, nevím, kde je Gulvár, ale... Ano, to je nevýhoda tohohle engineu herního. Ne, nebudu to krást. To se lak. Ježismaria, tak jo. You don't say. Co tenhle tady? Vernon.
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the dwarves' law. But once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too hard. Nothing new to me, anyways. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. That's about all I know. You should go and talk to Brol in his chambers if you want to.
Jo, dobře, dobře.
Well, come on back anytime you like.
What the fuck is that Brol? Všichni mluví o Brolovi a nevím, co to je Brol. Urin. Dejta. Jo, to byl nějaký nápis, tak. Dáme tomu ještě jednu šanci. Funíček Darth Vader, no sorry, no. Notice. Warning, says not safe and John Jarl Metalus. OK. Metaleskus bleskus, tyve. Musím si udělat trošku pořádek zase. Baga. Tak, to nepotřebuju. Cool. To nepotřebuju teď. To teď nepotřebuju. To teď nepotřebuju. To teď nepotřebuju. To teď nepotřebuju. Amulet. Tohle nepotřebuju. Tohle nepotřebuju. Skeleton nepotřebuju. 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 Z toho nepotřebuju vůbec nic. Krom. Okay. Zbytky nepotřebuju, víno nepotřebuju, kytičky nepotřebuju, tak. Knížky nepotřebuju. A teď nepotřebuji vůbec ani jednu. Tak. Říkas. Počkej, to slovo jsem slyšel hodně. To někdo je. Oh. Kde je tohle? Říkas.
You got to kill those looters. Wish I could have joined you. I haven't been allowed to fight in years.
Už vím.
Get out of my face, Mill. My problem is that I'm the only one around here whose head isn't buried in the sand. That's my problem.
O čem je řeč?
I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong. But we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's every man for himself. You've been warned.
A co má přijít teda?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something? I don't like it. If I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you. What about it? Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
I want it.
Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse. It's not for sale.
Radši uděláme safe.
What do you want?
Než začnu mluvit tady o těch věcech.
What about it? Not going to happen, maggot. Because you know, and I know, that the first blow that gets landed is going to get us all killed. You're not that stupid.
Bye.
What do you want?
Abíka Miranda.
Ah, the bandit slayer. Good to see you.
Okay.
My story. Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say, Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person.
Ty vole, skotský přízvuk. Ten je boží.
You know, dishonest. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me, Degland, you can't be like the others. You be a good boy. And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy. I was the best boy. The best boy now and the best merchant with the best prices for you. My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but let's keep it down, eh? Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch. See, it's only gonna work for one person, yeah? I've been keeping it to myself, you know, thinking maybe I'll need it myself one day. But I'm a reasonable guy, yeah? I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say, 1,000 gold coins? Well, I like you, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Business here, it's hard, you know. Really hard. I'm doing it tough, yeah? And if I don't have the coin to pay the Jarl, then I lose my shop. I'm out in the cold. I have no money and no food, yeah? What I'm saying is, I need the money, my friend. That's all I need. My friend, I can tell you it involves magic. Very special and very rare magic. But I shouldn't say any more than that. I need to eat, you know. That is a shame, my friend. But because I like you, I'm gonna keep it aside for you just in case you come into some money, alright?
Alright.
Fair enough. Alright. See you again soon, my friend.
Firefly Finery, to je ten obchod. Hej, ona má zelený oči. Shit. Z čody. Co mi říká, že se budu muset podívat tak jako tak do těch underground tunnels. Co se tam děje? A nejdřív tady projdu trošku. Co je tady? Honest trader. Tak tam všichni chodí do těch tunelů. Sněžencej. O co? Že těmi tunely někdo něco pašuje nebo tak. Oh, tu ten.
Quintus, my name is Marius. You must have the wrong person. And perhaps you're not as stupid as you look. Well done, you found me. Now, what do you want? My family? Ha! The Dark Brotherhood likes to use terms like family, but they don't know the meaning of the word. They're still holding a grudge because I left them, you see.
Má hodně detailní tohle.
People leave them. It makes them look ineffectual. Say, do you happen to know whether anyone else knows I'm here? That is excellent news. Hopefully it will be the last we hear of them. Now, what's it going to take for you to keep this quiet, hmm? Oh, how noble of you. I've admitted it. I worked for the Dark Brotherhood, and I was very good at what I did. But I'm quite comfortable here, as you can see. What would be my motivation to kill anyone now? I'd need some kind of death wish. Now, was there something else you wanted to ask me? Or can I get back to enjoying my retirement?
Nazdar.
You do that.
Ten je v cajku. Tak se jdem podívat dolů. O nic, mám blbý odhady. Čeho odhady? Leandris. Shit, já hořím. I'm on fire. Okay. Dobře. Jo, takhle. No tak, jasně. Zatím je to tam nějaký creepy a řekl bych, že tam je nějaký zabezpečovací systém dwemerský. Zavolat 150. Nope. Zkusím doplavat ještě domů. Creepy domeček. Furt pod vodou, že jo? Jo. Asi začnu duslit za chviličku, co? Takže... Jo. No, žebříček, ne? Někde. Pustý. A... Co lék? Dá se tam najít? Třeba vyspat? Nebo tak něco do rána. Krás nebudu. OK. Zpátky na citadelu. Nebo jak se to jmenuje. Může potopit barák. Stop, že jo. Jo. A ten někdo je. Takže si je prokecáme ty lidi. Safira.
Not here. He can hear us.
Je to ten.
Get away from me, peasant. I don't want anyone seeing us together.
Dobře, taky nepo.
Get away from me. Hey, I saw that. Look at me. My name is Domitus, not Dom. You know, one of these days, those wandering eyes of yours are going to get you real trouble.
Nevcuk. Sato.
Got my eye. Sorry, young'un. Still can't hear ya.
Jo, jo.
Oh, hello there.
A nic, to už jsem se povídal s Gájou. Jo, to byl, tam je ten ven. Next floor. Jméno mají drsná? No, jako jo, no. Imperiálové, no. Jsou ty výhledy na to město. Uhni.
Everybody. All right. See you later.
Heard you held back an invasion all on your own. That's fine work. Well, I'd be lying if I said they're happy, but I'd also be lying if I said I cared. They're decent people and all, but they seem to have an hard time grasping that somebody around here's got to work the farms, or we all starve. Gulver's the worst of the lot. Seems like a decent man at first, but he's got a temper on him. Once he told me he killed a man before he came here. He'll tell you, if you ask him. Of course, down here with the dwarves law, a bad temper could land us all in a lot of trouble. I'd keep an eye on that one, if I were you. Well, seem to have an hard time. Seems like a decent... Of course.
Ještě jednou. Gulvar, jasně.
Of course.
Přehli to jméno.
Dwarves law, a bad temper... I wish. Seems like dwarves designed this place to keep folk in. But the only thing that keeps me sane is thinking there has to be a way out. My story? Well, I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at Kolskiga Mines as a lad, and after a while, the Silverbloods made me foreman. I was doing pretty well for myself, until somebody decided to knock me down the shaft into this place.
Okay.
I had a wife and son. Still up there, I suppose, though they probably think I'm long gone. But chin up, right? Meanwhile, I'm stuck down here, supervising workers to earn me keep, waiting for the day that I can get out of here and back to my life in Markarth.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll see you around.
See ya. Next level. Lázně, tam už nejdu. Nebo se zase slíkne. Tady dobíte Dremora.
All right. See you later.
Hazar. Vždycky laknu.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed? Of course. What do you want me to clarify? I'll talk to you soon, I hope.
Jo, ještě potřebuji mluvit s tou... Tam tou Gajou, nebo jak se jmenuje, to byla dole, že jo? Tam spala. Protože... Má expertka na ty dvemerský věci, že jo? Třeba mi řekne, jak se ochránit před radiací. To by bylo cool. Ale dobrou noc, děkuju. Fakt jdu spát, zítra přijde v poledne, ukážeš mi skákat po břiše, než stanu. Jasně, pozdravuj, ahoj. Že Gaja je ta, co po mně chtěla? No, ta po mně chtěla tu dvemerskou zbroj. Hudův cuk je tam to, co hledám. Vždycky laknu.
I'm right behind you.
I know. Bros and Scholars. Chambers, hele. Můžu Chambers. Luky, nevím, někde Luky, ale už se tam podívat.
Oh, a new person. Well, welcome to our city. Or whatever it is the Jarl tells us to say. I'm Luki. I'm what passes for an alchemist and healer around here. I'll be honest, I don't much care for dealing with people, or healing them, and I wouldn't trust anyone else around here with responsibility. And I guess somebody's gotta do it, right? Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like my neighbors. I don't like anyone. Stupid, untrustworthy, selfish, ugly creatures we humans are. But you know what? At least down here, people are on their best behavior most of the time, what with the dwarves' law and all. I mean, people are still bastards, but at least they have to be discreet about it. Nobody's openly violent, and nobody's ever stolen anything from me. There isn't one. This place is like a firefly trap. One way in, no way out. Could be worse though. You could be living in bloody Skyrim. Yes. Poor Brandis. I've been doing my best to keep the poor fool alive. What of him? He came here with his partner, full of big talk about how Stendar sent them to purge some great evil from beneath the city. Now, none of us know exactly what's down there. But if there is a great evil, then it made the mighty Stendar look like a milk drinker. All I know is nobody with half a brain should go down there. Not without a way to protect themselves from the energy that killed poor Brandis.
No.
Yes. What about him? Yes, I suppose. Just go down and check up on him for me, would you? His house is not far from here, down in the inner ring of the city.
Okay.
Just a small selection of potions. Ingredients are in short supply here. Happy to buy yours if you have any. All right. See you soon, neighbor.
Toasty.
Still here?
Chceš si podívat, co je tamhle nahoře? Počkej, ty seš kdo?
I hear you defended the city from attackers? Well, aren't you making friends quickly? Thank you. I'm glad you came when you did. Oh my, it's very nice of you to take an interest in my life, dear. But you don't need to humor an old woman. Really? Well, you're the first person in the city to say that. Well, let's see. These days I mostly just sweep the streets here, keep them clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, or so they say. It's not very inspiring, as you can imagine, but the alternative is to wind up like poor Dooley. Oh, you haven't met him yet. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll introduce himself to you sooner or later. He's homeless. He lives in a cave by the lake. I feel sorry for him. I think most of us do. But ever since his brother died, he's been obsessing over some long-lost treasure. The Jarl decided because he can't work, he doesn't deserve to live in a house like the rest of us. So he lives in a tent in a cave of sorts. But don't let him drag you into it. I'm quite sure it's imaginary. A great loss can do terrible things to a person's mind. Well, anyway, that's about all there is about me to tell, I'm afraid. I'm not very interesting. Well, the most important thing in my life is prayer. So let me ask you, have you found room in your heart for Mara, the mother goddess? Yes, of course, dear. Don't worry, I get that reaction a lot. Perhaps I'll see you later.
Funny. Tak. Deglund. Kde je Deglund? Třeba lákavý něco ukrást. To je tam ta s těma, jak jí říkala, že klos něco.
I heard you took care of some looters for us. If only there was something I could do to thank you. Let me know if you think of anything. You want to hear about little old me? Aren't you adorable? But wouldn't you rather hear what I know about everyone else around here? Go on. Ask me. Only one way out of this city, and that's through the bottom of a mug of moonshine if you get me. Solve all your problems. At least for a while. But then again, some folks will overdo it. Ulrin, the Dunmer fellow, can't miss him, hit the drinks pretty hard after his wife, Maisie, disappeared. Just sits there, night after night. Poor guy. Wish I knew what happened to her. Caught lots of people talking, but nobody seems to know anything. Odd. There's something creepy about Marius up in the Citadel. Plus, he never comes down to the tavern. And you just can't trust a man who doesn't drink. Have you seen Rigus walking around in that shiny armor of his, all paranoid, like those dwarven statues are going to spring to life any minute? Did you know there are tunnels running all the way under the city? Last one to go down there was Brandis, and it sent him to his deathbed. Nobody here locks their door, except the Jarl. I hear there's a locked room on the top floor of the Citadel, but nobody's seen what's inside. Did you notice the big crack in the floor near the city gate? They say some poor fool fell to his death trying to scale the front of the Citadel. Did you know that beautiful palace above the lake is sealed? Brawl says the last person to go in there locked it behind him. I wonder what's in there. Have you seen Rigus? You just thought you'd follow me home like a lost puppy, did you? Get lost. Hey, stupid.
Kecanej moc tohle. Ale to je to, co se mi líbí na modech. Rozhovory. Cože potom vypnu nějak ty dvě Mary. Ale nikomu to neřeknem, takže ti lidi budou dál věřit, že tam něco je. Opuštěný palác. Vcuk. Jeden nikdy neví. Rakve. Hodně rakví. No prostě rakve. Vnitřní domečky, tam jsem ještě nebyl. Takže začnu tady u Hadrida. Nothing here. Další. A koukáš, Brandas. Co platí je, pane? Aj, o záření.
You there. Come over here. I'm beyond help. The potions do nothing.
And I don't have much time. I just need to tell you something. Stendar, he plants these images in my head. He shows me secrets. Made me come here. Something terrifying. Deep in the earth beneath the city. Powerful. And evil. I went down into the tunnels to destroy it. But the energy, it seeps into your bones. Please. Please, you must find a way to get down there. And finish what I...
Yes, my friend. Until next time.
Who the fuck is that?
Hello, neighbor. I understand we have you to thank for dispensing with. Hello, neighbor. Would you like to hear about my research? My story? What a strange question. You presuppose that my life is a simple linear sequence of events which can be summed up in a verbal narrative?
Yes.
Well, that's nonsense, of course. First, most of it was so long ago I barely remember. Second, you would have to assume that the account I give you is biased heavily in my favor, and is therefore quite unreliable.
Přesně.
And finally, my story is really much less interesting than this mysterious place. Now, do you have any sensible questions, or can I get back to work? Well, why didn't you say so? I researched Dwarven history and technology, and I'm originally from Kragenmoor in Morrowind. Any other questions? Now that's an interesting question. I personally don't know any way out, no. However, I have a theory. It's more of a hypothesis, really. My thinking is that if there was a way out of here, the dwarves who built this place must have known about it. True, but we can learn all sorts of things about them from what they left behind. Inscriptions, architecture, relics, statues. And while I've discovered many things here, there are some parts of the city I haven't been able to get to. I'm most interested in the palace, above the lake. Unfortunately, it's sealed up tight. Only one man ever managed to enter, and he never came out.
Okay.
That was Narnabas, and we haven't heard from him in years. Strange fellow. I believe he was looking for the secrets of the dwarves too. If you could find a way in there, I'm sure it would tell us a great deal about this place. Who knows what secrets we could uncover?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, fascinating, isn't it? It seems to be radiating from something deep beneath the city, but I've never been down far enough to see what it is. But if the dwarves were able to access the quarry that appears to be down there, presumably they had a way to protect themselves from it. So perhaps a full suit of dwarven armor would protect you. Not just any old dwarven armor, though. It would have to be in immaculate condition. That is the sun under the ground.
Or at least that's how it's referred to in the dwarven text we've managed to translate. I must confess, I haven't the faintest idea of how it works. But it seems to be giving us light and allowing us to grow crops, even under the ground. Of course, if it ever stops glowing, for whatever reason, we'll all be in quite a lot of trouble. But don't concern yourself with such dark thoughts. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about. Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burnt corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves' law still being enforced? How does it work? And we may never know, as long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior.
Cool.
Time travel. You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed. I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject? I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest. But I always enjoy discussing my theories with a receptive mind. So I'll humor you. What did you want to ask? For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be? Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else. Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so could have terrible consequences. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too. I think it's best if we talk about something else.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Most dwarven armor you see these days is quite badly worn. But this piece is still perfect, after thousands of years. It also seems to have some magical properties. It should protect you from the harmful energy down in the tunnels below the city. It all but killed Brandis when he went down there. But he didn't have a full set. If you can get down there safely, let me know what you discover.
Of course.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
Ten týpek.
So you're the one who killed all those people. Did it make you feel like a big hero?
Yes. Ten, co tady chodí neustále. Prostě potřebuju toho zbroj, no. Jak? Že tu teď stál? The fuck is that guy? Ještě asi možná bych měl říct Luky, že umřel ten. Or not.
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries? Farewell. Come back if you think of any questions.
No, hello there.
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting?
No. Tak kde ten chlap, co tady běhal?
Exciting new discoveries.
V té mega zbroji. Je.
What do you want? What about it? Not my problem. Bye. What do you want?
Hi there. Yes, what about him? Oh, poor Brandis. At least he's no longer suffering. And let that be a lesson to anyone thinking of entering the tunnels under the city. Fine, just walk away.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, neighbor. My story. Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl, but I don't mind it. Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night. No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarves' law for that. But live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain. Oh, come on, love. It's not that bad, is it? You've only just arrived. Why not give the place a chance before you go looking for a way out? Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm afraid I don't know if there's a way out or not. Now that I think about it, you might want to talk to Degland over at the Honest Trader. Offered to sell me a way out a while back, but his price was steep. Up to you. Bye for now.
Really?
Hey, you're the one who killed all those bandits, aren't you? Gods, what a nightmare that must have been. What do you want with me? I don't see why I should share it with you. So my wife disappears a couple of weeks ago, and now everybody thinks I know a way out of here. Well, she's not here anymore. That's all I know. How should I know where she went? I woke up one morning and she was just gone. And now you people, and nobody cares that I've lost my wife. They just love it. I swear, I didn't hurt her. I would never. I love her. And if I'd known she was leaving, I would have gone with her. I keep going over it in my head. Did someone kill her? Surely that... Maybe she went wandering into the underground tunnels, or into the palace. Not that it's any of your business, but no, I don't think so. She was loyal, I think. She used to write me love letters. I still have one, somewhere. But even if she'd been seeing someone, she couldn't have kept it a secret in a place this small. Rastasia would have known about it for sure. All right. Please, let me know if you hear anything about Maisie.
Not creep at all. Later. Not later. Right now. Ooh. Vernon. nestřejde. Yes. Ruky, yes. Já jsem lelek. Jakože fakt jsem selek. Oh.
Hi there. Fine, just walk away.
Jo. Shit, já selek. Kluky byl dole u toho políčka tamhle. Už tam samozřejmě není. Pak ho najdu. Tamhle. Teda urin.
Can I help you with something? Yes, it is. Where did you find it? A skeever? You mean she's dead? I need to see her one last time. Oh yes, of course. Please, at least tell me how she died. Do you think the skeever killed her, or did it get to her after she was already dead? A skeever. A bloody skeever. I think I'm going to be sick. Please.
Still here.
I need to be alone. Can I help you with something? So my wife disappears a couple of weeks ago, and now everybody thinks I know a way out. Here. I wish you idiots would just leave me alone. See you later.
Zkusím. Zkusím jenom, co to udělá. Rozhovor trošku povedu jinak. What the fuck?
Can I help you? Yes, it is. Where did...
A skeever? She's... I need to see her. Oh, yeah. Please, at least tell me how she died. What nonsense. You have nothing to base this on. You know what? I think I've wasted enough time talking to you. Get out of here.
Nemám, no. A nečemu musím teda zjistit.
Hello, dear. I'm afraid not, dear. I resigned myself long ago to being here forever. Hello, dear.
Miranda told me you cut down those looters. I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda. We used to live in solitude, but, the Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy, and our son was working at my stables outside the city. This Imperial thought he'd just take one of the horses as a tithe. Guess he didn't think, but Limar wouldn't stand for it. I came back from the... I went straight to Torig's court and demanded justice. But I guess that word doesn't mean much to him. Instead, he seized my stables and told me if I ever set foot in solitude again. So we left. Wandered Skyrim for a while, and eventually wound up here. I was hoping this place... I wish it was that simple. But with the dwarves' law, everybody here is terrified of doom. The dwarves wrote, "The many shall suffer for the sin," but maybe they meant... So I could ignore his orders. Sure, I could even lead an uprising against him. Gods know, but I'd be risking the lives of everyone here. And I just don't want to be responsible for that. So here I am, running my shop. Could be worse. Don't be a fool. That sort of danger... All right. No, I don't. But I'd wager only the finest clothes in town. See you again soon, I hope.
Hello, my friend.
What can I do for you, my friend? Me? I'm Vernon, your friendly... Wait, did you hear that? Oh, Someone just slid another letter under my door. Could you... do me a favor and grab that before anyone else sees it. Well, look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company. Nothing gets by you, does it? I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by... So I hid who I was for. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than... Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner, but at least down here I get to be who I am. No, I don't. It wouldn't usually bother me. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer... What? Really? I'd start by working out who uses red ink or blood on their letters. Come back and let me know what you find.
Hello there. I'm Habib, the Jarl. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course,
Any luck working out who my secret admirer is? Come back soon! Any luck working out who my secret admirer is?
Zatím díky za pozornost, je to docela velký quest. Asi už toho pro dnešek nechám zase někdy, no. Tak děkuji. A někdy zase čau.